I'm going to share with you some bad things that have happened by having in-house final expense leads. I'm going to give you the leverage that you need to know before you take that handshake and get hurt. This has happened to countless insurance agents that I've partnered with, met with from some of their past IMOs, their past insurance work families, and they found this out sometimes a little too little and a little too late. They got a lead that they thought was exclusive, and then they found out that it was passed around like the village bicycle. This is going to beat you up, my friends, and I get it. You need the best final expense lead that you can get your hands on, but I'm going to help you kind of see some things that have happened to certain insurance agents that you want to know about so that this doesn't cost you your wealth. So thanks for joining with me in this content. Before I get into this, grab pen and paper. My name is Jason, and I'm your friend in the industry. I am so blessed to recruit and partner and just work shoulder to shoulder with the most amazing brand new and veteran agents alike. In our agency here, selling life, Medicare, and annuities face-to-face, but more importantly in the telespace, and free resources for your taking at jasonfinalexpense.com. And I thank you for joining with us in this content today. I hope it is a help to you. So number one, anytime you have in-house final expense leads, remember in a lot of cases, the house always wins, just like Vegas, right? That big house didn't happen on accident. And what happens with an unethical insurance group or an unethical organization is maybe you're buying these in-house final expense leads. Well, those leads aren't really yours. They're the property of the company. So yes, you may get that lead for what? A week or two before it's then handed out to another. This is actually diminishing your chance of finding success if you're in an organization that controls your leads. Now, if you have an organization that has high integrity and hands you that lead and says, this is your lead for life, you paid for it, it should be your lead all the way through, then that's fine. But the negative experiences that happen is when you buy an in-house final expense lead, and then you find out your manager, your other people are now calling and phoning the same person, and you had, what, a week? And the average final expense prospect doesn't always pick up right here, right now. So you want to have that lead as an exclusive lead. And the problem with in-house final expense lead programs is they're using that as a big revenue generator, and now they can control everything. So if you don't work out, they'll then hand that lead to somebody else. You paid for it. There's certain organizations that you buy their in-house final expense leads, and then you move. Let's say you bought thousands and thousands of dollars of leads. Well, that now is in the company's CRM. Well, the house wins, you lose. You say, hey, I want to move to a better work family or a better alignment for me. The insurance organization controls those leads, cuts you off from your access to your leads, and you're like a lost puppy, not knowing how to ever get this back. The genie can't go back in the bottle. Understand, bad things can happen when you have a bad organization or some things that maybe you didn't understand. This has happened to quite a few agents that have joined some nameless organizations that end in group and end in life. You've got to put yourself into a position where you win. This is why when you buy final expense leads, you need to own and control the lead. You need to purchase it directly from the lead vendor. Use a discount code if you need to. And if you need good codes, reach out at jasonfinalexpense.com. We can help you, but you don't want a lead that has been handed around to everybody. You don't want an in-person or an in-house lead, final expense lead, that your company has leverage over you with. You don't want their ability to be able to look into your leads and just touch them or take them or hand them to somebody else. Captive insurance agents have this all the time. They have to use the company's CRM. And then guess what? It's kind of a pecking order, depending on who's selling policies. They'll just reallocate brand new leads or week old leads to maybe somebody that is more of a warrior, and you're just starting out wanting to make some money. That's a tough way to learn. So in-house final expense lead programs, they can be good with an ethical organization for sure, for those of you watching, but they can go really bad really quick when you don't control the CRM, when you don't control the lead. You don't even realize what you're truly giving up. So anytime an organization is handing out in-house final expense leads, are they handing it out as a free lead to you? Then that's different. Normally, anything that's free is going to cost you in one way or another. Normally, it's compensation. So you're given a free lead. They own and control the block of business. You don't own what you're building. You're building something for somebody else. This is going to definitely diminish your chance of getting into a position where you're highly profitable. You're going to be typically 30, 40, 50% commission grid. And then you gave up ownership of the business that you're building versus an organization like ours, where you can be a full 100%, just making great money or more as a veteran and just powerfully controlling your block of business. Don't ever give up the baby with the bathwater here, my friends. Anytime that you're giving control of your leads to your organization, you're now losing control here if it's in the hands of a bad person. Now, if you got a great upline, a great person that you really trust, then you're not in a bad place here. But in-house final expense leads can really frustrate agents. You're paying maybe $14, $15, maybe even greater, $15, $18 for a lead. And you're like, wow, this should be great. And then they give that lead to somebody else if they're unethical. Just be careful here. In-house final expense leads can be okay in the right organization, but we don't play those kind of games here at jasonfinalexpense.com. I'll never do that. It's all about the agent. The agent needs to buy those leads and be holding those leads so that there isn't even a smell of something like that that's seen or taken place. It's just a bad taste in agents' mouths when this has taken place, which is why you need to buy your leads from the lead vendor, get them handed to you. I'm a big proponent of you having your own CRM and dialer. Now, if you have a good organization that says, listen, here's your dialer, here's your CRM, we'll provide this to you, and we don't have access to it, then fantastic. That's great. But if you have an organization that's pumping leads into your CRM, are you going to capitalize, or are they just handing it to you to then throw it to somebody else? It's a dog eat dog world out there, and I want you to win here. So many insurance agents whine because, hey, I had my leads, and all of a sudden my leads are gone. What just happened? Well, you weren't writing enough business, right? And that's what they could say, or say, oh, it's a system error, right? Whatever they want to say. This is seen in certain organizations that are controlling you by controlling your lead flow. You want to find this out on the front side, but there's good organizations that will hand you the leads as in-house final expense leads that are reputable, that will never really do bad things to you. And you can do really good things there, but are you going to get the profitability that you could have at full commission level? Well, that's for you to decide. If you need any resources, a good work family to call a home, or even good lead vendors, jasonfinalexpense.com will serve you in any way we can, but understand you always want to control your leads if you want to control your chance for profitability in the life insurance industry. Hope this helps you. Hope you're with a reputable organization. I'm sure you are, but these are some things that have happened from certain organizations that will give you an in-house final expense lead, tell you they're exclusive. Maybe it's an internet lead, a Facebook lead, and then you find this out sometimes too little too late, and then it hurts you. I hope this video helps you. Share it with a buddy if it's a blessing to you. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for subscribing, and we'll see you soon, my friends. Remember, you've got what it takes.